I think it's even less than a year, but yeah, it's like 9 months or something. But at one point, I was suggesting we release them within a week apart, um, because we were working as we were finishing the night. We'd started working on songs and stuff for international, and I thought it would be quite a unique thing to put them out really, really close. But then we decided, I don't know. We decided it was better to leave this gap, and also I think that the night is more of an autumnal winter album, and international is more of a summery, kind of party album. So yeah, but they came really close. It's really fun doing two very different records really close to each other. I loved it. Not quite like that. It's more like the night was quite well formulated, and we were working. It was more about where we were working and who we were working with. So with the night, we were working near Bob in West Yorkshire, and we were working in a studio owned and run by a guy called Augustin Boosfield, who we just call Gus because it's easier. And then this album, International, we were going to record with Tim Powell in Brighton. So we knew they were going to be recorded separately. We knew they were going to sound very different. They were going to be very different sonically. So there was no cross kind of confusion or anything. It was very much the night is the night, and international is a different thing. Yeah. It was Bob's idea, and I think that we were trying to say that, or are trying to say that we have always felt very international. We have always wanted to be international. We very much think, especially because we had the whole Brexit, leaving the European Union thing, which was awful and such a stupid idea. And I think that we're very much about the idea of people integrating and free travel and free marketplaces and just being able to enjoy each other's company, countries without all this, red tape. There's too much red tape around stuff like that. We're very much about trying not to have too many borders and things, basically. Not that much, really. I mean, I think that because we're not a group of four, for instance, who play, someone plays guitar and sings, someone plays bass, someone plays drum. So we can use any sounds, any kind of instruments, anything that we want to. And so I think that means that we don't have a particular sound. I think the only constant really is my voice, apart from that. And also I think that the other constant is that we love melancholy. Apart from that, it's like they're all our albums are so varied, I feel. And that's great for us. We've been very lucky to be able to explore all sorts of genres of music. And I mean, if anything, I think this record, it's not dissimilar to Fox Space Alpha, in the kind of the song styles and things. They're not. I mean, obviously the production's a little bit more glossy now and a bit more well produced, but it's not that far removed from Fox Space Alpha, I don't think. Me personally, again, not that much. Not that much change. I'm still very eclectic in what I like to listen to. I'm still very pop. I've always been very, very happy to accept that I really like pop music. So stuff in the charts now I like, not everything, obviously, but a lot of stuff. And then I like listening to records from my youth, and things that my parents used to listen to from the 60s and stuff. So it's very broad, a lot of everything. even, one of my favorite bands is Dinosaur Jr. So I kind of like quite sort of guitar heavy bands like My Bloody Valentine, stuff like that. It's a bit of everything. We would love to come to South America, and our idea is to next year festivals, maybe coming to places like South America, and then into the following year, into 2027, we'll be doing some shows as well. I think we want to make the shows very much like best of retrospective of all our singles and the tracks that people really like. So it's not like we're going to do shows for this album. We're going to use some tracks from this album, but a lot of just all the stuff that people like, over the years, because it's the end of our recording career. So. I have always, always wanted to make sure that the legacy of Saint Étienne that we leave behind when we finish is the best that we can do, and not embarrassed about anything, don't regret anything. And I just think that now would be a really good time because we're in control of the recordings. We're in control. If we finish now, well, we are finishing now, we're in control of our legacy and our integrity. And that's always been so important to me. And it really has. I don't know if it's just a bit mad thing. I don't know. It's just like, it matters so much to me. And there are lots of bands, I won't name them, but there are lots of bands that they keep going, they keep going, and they keep going. And they're not necessarily saying anything new, and they're not changing. I don't want to be one of those bands. So we won't make another Saint Étienne album. That's it now. This is the last Saint Étienne album. We're still really good friends, and we might do other things like film soundtrack work together, or I don't know, who knows what we might do, but this is the last Saint Étienne album. So yeah, please listen to our record when it comes out in September. We're so proud of it, and we feel like it's a great finish for us after 30 plus years of making music for everybody.